Well, good morning, church. It's been such a joy to continue going through the Gospel of John together, as well as our time in the Bible reading plan. And so far, through the book of Genesis and Gospel of Mark and the Epistle to the Galatians, we've seen so much of God's providential and sovereign loving care. It's so interesting that this past Sunday in John, we heard that Jesus is our home, He leads us home, and He prepares a home for us. And in the book of Genesis, what we've seen from beginning to end is God protecting, providing, and preserving a people for Himself as He's called nomadic desert-dwelling Abraham out of the desert, and to follow Him is blessed and provided for him, leading His people towards the promised land. And it's a promise that God upholds and preserves even when we're faithless, when we are fearful. Our God is sovereign, loving, and gracious. And that's why Jesus would later say, as we heard this past Sunday in the Gospel of John, that I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus is the one who takes us to our eternal home in heaven. And so what we're doing now in this life is we live as sojourners, much like the early Israelites in Genesis, sojourning toward a promised future. We know that Christ has lived, died, risen, and one day He will return to bring heaven to be with us and us with Him in heaven. And so we look now to the God who preserves, protects, and provides for His people as we follow Him as pilgrims, sojourners with our citizenship in heaven. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I invite you to continue journeying with us through our Bible reading plan this year. It's not too late to start. And I just long for us all to see the great joy that God's story unfolds for us. Have a great rest of your day.